God had led Moses and his people out of Egypt through the Red Sea. Once they had reached the other side, he had given them the 10 best ways to live, the 10 commandments. And now they were traveling to find the land that they would live forever. But they wanted to take those 10 best ways with them. So they built a very special box to carry them, called an ark. The ark was covered in gold and had 2 angels on top of it. And the priest thought that was the perfect way to carry something so special from God. But before he could be by God, he needed something even more special. So they built an altar to burn incense. They would burn incense and it would make beautiful smoke with a wonderful smell. And the priest would pass through the incense and the smoke to be near the ark. But that still wasn't quite enough. So they built an altar with shewbread. All the unleavened bread was baked and put on top of the altar, so that the priest would go past the smoke and the altar before he reached the ark. They also added a menorah, golden candle holder that held 7 different candles. So the priest would pass through the smoke, past the shewbread, the menorah, then to be with God. But that still wasn't quite enough. So they built a tabernacle, a place to hold the ark. They put the ark in a special room called the Holiest of Holies. And then they put the shewbread inside the outer room, along with the menorah. They also put the incense inside. Now the priest would go through those things. But that still wasn't enough. They added an altar of sacrifice. And here everyone would bring the best animals to sacrifice for God. They also added a large bowl of water called a laver. And this is where the priests would wash their hands and feet before going into the tabernacle. They made all these things to be near God in the holiest holy of rooms. They even covered the tent with beautiful fabric. But in the front, they covered it with a woolly fabric so that no one would know what special gift was inside. They did all these things to prepare themselves to be near the ark and close to God. What do you do to prepare yourself to be close to God? How do you take all different steps to get your heart ready to be close to God?